Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about something slightly different than usual. We are going to talk about the thing which is hated by many players and I can understand why. It is camping and sniping. So what does camping mean? It means staying far away from your enemies while being stationary and sniping from long range. But in most cases I see players doing it very wrong. I mean, I see many players spawning and simply going to one place and camping there for the whole game. And what I see is even more terrible is that they do it sometimes with heavy and medium tanks, which is absolutely wrong. You can't do that with them. They are used for other purposes, and even they camp sometimes with light tanks, and it is completely stupid, I think. And while it is stupid to camp with those type of tanks, it is great to camp with tank destroyers. Of course, not with all of them. Like T-110E3, I mean, it's very heavily armored tank. So, in my opinion, you will be a lot more useful if you go with your heavy tanks and hold the front line. And that thing in the front line can be a totally monster. Or, for example, T-95, that's the same. It can be monster in the front line. So, but why I'm doing this video is because, as you all know, new German line was implemented in the game like a week ago, I think. Something like that. So, and they are all very lightly armored tanks, and I think the best way to play them is to camp. They are fast, they can relocate fast, so they are good for it. And I'm saying about relocating, that's right. When you camp, you can't really stay all the time in the same place. First of all, what you need to do is you need to go with your teammates. You need to take the place where you can effectively use the spots provided by your teammates. As you can see here, I went to the left because I saw that my team is going left. And what does it mean? That they provide spots for me and I can shoot the enemies without getting spotted and also being effective for the team. Right here, as you can see, I don't have targets anymore and I move. You can't really stay always in the same place because it's totally useless. As you can see, you go to another place and you start shooting again. It's that simple. Just think about your smart approaches. And I know that sometimes it can be not too easy to camp in the maps as small as on World of Tanks Blitz. But it is still possible, you have to get used to it. So while it might be hard, you can still do it and be effective. Of course, maybe not in all maps, like map as Himmelsdorf. It is bad for those kind of tanks, but you know, you have to try your best, even here. And if you want to really camp, and you have a tank which is good for that, I mean a tank destroyer, and it better be a fast one and lightly armored one. So you need to think about what kind of equipment you should take. And I always take for the tanks I camp with pretty simple equipment. It is gun rammer to boost your DPM by making your reload time smaller. Secondly, I use Binocular Telescope. And that's very effective. When you camp, you stay stationary, because Binocular Telescope works only when you are stationary. It gives plus 25% to your view range, and sometimes you can even spot for yourself, because when Binocular Telescope is active, you have very nice view range. And Camonet is also very handy. I mean, maps in World of Tanks Blitz are pretty small, so what does it mean is that sometimes you will have to camp being from pretty close to your enemies. And with camo net, you get plus 25% to your vehicle concealment when your vehicle is stationary, and it can help you. It can be the difference of being spotted and not, so it's very good. And as you can see, I camped the whole game, but I was effective. I went with a teammates, and I relocated a few times, I think. And that's it. I managed to do 2500 damage because of that. Unfortunately, no ace tanker game, but still a very decent game. Managed to do more damage than the whole team combined. And sometimes it can be that effective. So don't be afraid to camp in that type of tank, because you know, those German tank destroyers, new ones, they will be totally terrible if you try to go with your teammates and I mean, if you try to go with your teammates and try to hold the front line, because of course you have to go with them, but you have to stay in the second or third line to not get shot. But you also have to make sure that you can be effective. And I like those new German tank destroyers. While they are really challenging, they are very rewarding when you manage to play them well. I mean, in some battles you will... that's usual. Even I get sometimes those kind of battles where I can make maybe 2 shots and I get taken out because I get spotted. But you know, you have to try, you have to think about what kind of engagements you do, you have to think about what kind of spots you take, are you going to be effective from here. It's not very hard, but you can stay in the same place whole battle and hoping that it will be good. It will never be good. So yeah guys, that will probably be the end of a video. I hope the video was useful. So please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. It can help my channel a lot, because you know, it's very small now. And my videos don't even appear on YouTube search engines mostly, and it's hard for me to grow, and giving me some likes and subscribing can really help me. So please leave a like and subscribe. Also comment anything you want. I mean, you can say to me what's wrong in my videos, what can I improve, and please do that, don't be afraid. And also comment what you want to see next on my channel. I mean, it's up to you, you can decide that. Please give me suggestions, what you want to see or what you want me to change in my videos. Feel free to do what you want. So yeah guys, that's it, thank you for watching and goodbye.